Hey guys, I am Rick. Today I want to take a second to show you the new kayak I bought. This is the Perception. This is the Outlaw 11.5 fishing kayak. I'll show you a picture of my old kayak. Really like it. I've used it for a long time. It ended up being a good fishing boat. However, this one, I'm 45 years old. That old sit-in one is murder on the back, so I wanted something, number one, that was comfortable, and number two, that was stable, so I could stand up and fish. And I'll show you what we got. I'll walk you from front to back, bow to stern. Okay guys, let's start at the bow of the boat. And like I said, this is 11.5 foot Perception Outlaw 11.5, therefore it's 11.5. So first thing you're going to notice is going to be the front. You don't see the traditional handles. However, this has molded in handles with lips all the way around both sides and all the way around the front. Matter of fact, let's go down and show you a picture of those. So molded in handles all the way around, makes it very easy to carry. And this boat altogether is 76 pounds, I believe. So very nice. And then looking down the boat, you can see it's actually recessed a little bit before we start, and this of course keeps you straight. And you can see the pontoon style on both sides. Very, very stable, or at least from the videos. I've not actually had this on the water yet. The days have not been cooperating. I may go here in a little bit. Looks like there's a little bit of a break. But moving on down, you have plenty of space here. I'm just going to take this completely off, or at least back. Of course, I've got my net there. You do have the option for future storage here. You just cut that out, get you the insert, and you can have the storage there. And you'll notice right here, have a spot for your fish finder. And if you go all the way across and underneath, there's actually molded out spot for your transducer. And you'll see it's already got the connections, everything you need. So that will be what I'm doing shortly. That's going to be another video, but should keep it protected. And those transducers are pretty stable, pretty good built anyway. So that's nice. One less step to worry about. Moving on. Very wide. I'm thinking this is 36, if I'm not mistaken, inches across. Wide open plan here. Wide open deck for you to get up and move around on it, cast. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. Makes it very stable. And then you see these three options right here. You can see exactly what it says there. Sorry about the ambulance going through. Or three separate holes here for accessories, and you can actually get it sold separately. It's made by Perception. It is a ram ball and with threads on the bottom, and it just threads right down in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm not crazy about spending $28 for anything, honestly, but something of that nature. So on the Facebook group, Perception Kayaks Facebook group, I'll throw a link up. One of the guys there said you can actually take some 3/4 inch PVC, heat this up with a heat gun, and just kind of force it down in there, and as it cools it will take the shape of those threads. So I'm going to try that here in another video, so stay tuned for that. But moving on up, you also have doubles as handles on each side. You do have some rack here, and I will be attempting to make some PVC DIY racks, probably for a fish finder or rod holder or something of those lines. Awesome. So some accessories, cup holders on both sides, and then you have this recessed area you can put in loose lures or whatever. And they do sell, Perception being, they do sell what they call saddle packs that can go in there, but they are, again, insanely expensive. I found that if you get a case it, I got this one on clearance at Walmart, it fits in pretty nicely. I have all kind of different lures and stuff in there, and then I'm just going to get some bungees and probably just bungee all the way across. I don't think I'm going to do anything through the bag, but just bungee all the way across, and I'll show you that some other time. And also something else that works is a good ammo box. Fits in there pretty snug also. And again, now you can go through this if you wanted to, put the bungees there, but bungee it down, and of course that can hold all kind of different little small tackle boxes. The seat is what I was mainly interested in. Again, I want something extremely comfortable. I have sit on this and it does seem to be pretty comfortable to tell for sure when we get out the water. It is removable. Doesn't really adjust, but you can see it sits pretty high. So I'm anxious to see this. You can move it up or it completely folds out. Let me get this unbuckled here real quick. Great cameramanship here, I know. But you can pull this up and it actually completely stores here. And if you have a 35-liter cooler, which I do not, I already tried mine, it does not fit. It can actually sit right in here and you can double that as a seat. I plan on getting a cheaper one that will fit in there. I don't know if it'll be exactly 35 liter, but actually making a DIY live well and keeping it there and keeping minnows and stuff like that for when I do crappie fishing. Video coming forth. But seat is very comfortable. And then let me pause and get a couple rods, because these are the, let me get the seat out of the way. These are the double barrel rod holders that come with it. I'm very excited about these. They come in at an angle. Let me grab a couple rods and show you how they work. Alright, so the double barrel rod holders, I have heard on a couple videos guys saying that they don't use the rod strap, which actually goes across your reels and keeps them locked in. I grabbed a couple rods and reels here and show you how this thing works. These are both 7-foot rods. So rod will go in just like this as I'm hitting my top here. And actually, before I put that rod in, I want to show you something why these guys, I've had no problems with this. If you look in when it's first shipped, this seems pretty tight. Loosen that up and you can actually go in here and see this adjustable lever. Pull that all the way out to the back, and then that will give you plenty of room to loop over your rods. And again, I'll show you that here in a second. So let's get the rods in there. Hard to do one-handed. And again, it's catching the top of my roof here. And you've got your strap here. Simply take it around. And not the best rod to show you with, because it doesn't go all the way in because of the trigger there. Let me grab another one. My cameraman is nowhere to be found. I guess he's back inside playing Fortnite. My son Carson was helping me. And as you can see, it does go across. It was a little bit of work. This rod is actually a little bit longer than the other one, so it didn't sit all the way recessed, but you can still fit across both reels and down. So just make sure when you get it to loosen that strap up, because it does come tight. And another thing I like is you can actually see the angle that the rod's set at. It is a declined angle. It stays out of the trees that way, or at least I'm hoping it does. On back, bungee straps, plenty of room for storage, and you can see there's actually no drains there. They are here and they're recessed deep, so all the water should drain out pretty nicely. This is a factory plug. There's nothing you can do with that. Again, drainage here, so shouldn't have much issue with the water. And cool sticker, cool graphics. And one more thing I want to show you is on the back of the boat underneath. Extremely stable. And it tracks pretty well, I've been told. I've not tested it. I'll do another video when I test it. So that is the Perception Outlaw 11.5. Huge step up for me in terms of stepping up from my old kayak for sure. I'm looking forward to getting this one on the water. Yeah, and I'll show you all the upgrades. Peace, guys. Thanks.